Welcome to NFT Update. I'm your host, Deezy.
And I'm Justin.
Also known as Jeezy. Do you like that name? You shake your head every time.
I like Young Jeezy, the rapper.
Okay.
I did like him.
He was great, the snowman. All right, well, let's talk about a little NFT news. We had a little bit of a scandal breaking involving John Wall.
Oh, John Wall.
Yeah, the famous basketball player known for his dunks and everything. He had an NFT project. They stole a screenshot from Fortnite right here for the background. And then they stole the art from Boss Babies.
Man, the NFT community is real strict on that. They will scrape your art. They'll look through your wallets. They'll call out anything if they see it.
Yeah, so it looked like it might have been a cash grab, not that good. But on the other side of the celebrity spectrum, we had Snoop Dogg reveal himself to be a huge NFT whale that was anonymous for a long time.
Yeah, what exactly happened?
So Medici was the name, and he said, I'm going to reveal myself. I'm a huge celebrity, and this is going to send shockwaves. Everyone ridiculed it, said, oh, this is all fake. He had 9 CryptoPunks, almost $20 million NFT wallet. And then it was the dog father the whole time.
Oh, Snoop D-O-double-G.
Snoop D-O-double-G being a little sneaky there.
His hands are in everything, man. He's always on the cutting edge usually. He stayed pretty relevant through. I mean, he's pretty old now. What is he, like 50?
50 something, I think.
Yeah, he's pretty relevant.
Yeah, he's staying relevant. I love to see it. And I don't know, this week you had a free to mint that you got?
Free to mint glitch. Actually, so short story, you told me about it. You were trying to mint it. I said, hey, what's the website? You told me. I went to mint it. I actually got one. But did you get one?
I couldn't get one. It sold out in time. I FOMO'd in and bought 2. It's helmed by Daniel ETH and someone NFT Llama, and pretty bullish on them. They got their hands in the space.
Was it 5K? Was that what they were?
Yeah, there's only 5,000 of them.
They sold out in minutes.
Yeah, it was
minutes. Yeah. Well, and not sell out, but they minted out in minutes.
Yeah, well, sold out for 0.
Yeah.
So pretty bullish on the glitches, so have to keep an eye out. But let's talk about some projects.
Yeah. We have a few projects today to go over.
Is there a hot coin going to be on this one? Because that's what the people like to see.
Yeah, the people do like to see the coins.
Yeah.
We do. The first one's going to be a coin, but it's not out yet.
Okay.
It will be out Tuesday on Uniswap. It's called Ridotto. Ticker is RDT. Ridotto is a casino on the blockchain.
All right. I like casinos. I like some gambling. I'll admit, we're in crypto. We like to gamble.
Yeah. And so their big thing is the house always wins and the people are the house. So if you participate and you hold the tokens, you are the house.
Oh, so it's almost like fractional ownership of a casino.
Absolutely. So there's earnings, there's paybacks, there's all kind of stuff. So I talked with the team and I was like, well, how have you integrated NFTs? I mean, I can't really go over your project if you don't integrate NFTs. This is the NFT update show, and the people come here and watch to learn more about NFTs. So what they do, if you hold their NFTs, you get things like double earnings or free play. Or maybe you can be invited to special social events on the platform.
Okay, so the token's like fractional ownership, but the NFTs are like when you go to Vegas and you're a whale and they comp things and give you free things.
Yeah.
So it's like a comp pass.
Yeah, absolutely. So something that's really cool is it's not only just on your desktop. So they've already implemented an app. So they're going to have an app on their roadmap where you can play right there on your phone in the casino, as well as on your desktop. So it's pretty cool.
All right, so you can play craps while you take a... We're not going to finish. Yeah. Okay.
That's terrible.
I didn't plan that.
That's terrible.
All right. So what's it called again? Ridotto.
Ridotto.
Coin ticker is
RDT. They're a huge fan of the show, but they also are one of those secret sponsorships to Pluto Alliance. So they are going to be giving us some tokens. We're going to do some special things with those tokens. So be on the lookout. They did sponsor Pluto Alliance.
All right, will do. So we got another project. It's a Solana project dropping on the 29th. So you'll see this on the 29th. It's going to be 2 or 3 SOL, depending on the market conditions.
God, I still haven't got any SOL yet. I gotta get a SOL.
I'll give you 1 SOL.
I feel empty in here.
Get
a
wallet.
A SOL.
Get a wallet. I'll give you 1 SOL.
All right.
You won't be empty inside.
I got you.
So this is a G.I. Joe-esque NFT drop.
Okay.
It's going to be 5,000 2D, 5,000 3D, and you don't know what you're going to mint.
That's pretty cool. So it's almost like you're gambling and it's gamified. You don't know what's going to happen when you mint.
They have 2 different roadmaps.
Okay.
The 2D is going to be in comic books and stuff like that. And then the 3D is going to be more towards like metaverses and upgrading their 3D animations.
Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. Yeah, the metaverse thing is huge. I think every blockchain right now is being introduced to metaverses, and they have dev teams building those things out. So I'm really happy to see Solana doing the same thing.
Yeah, this could be one of the first like 3D avatar metaverses, so that'd be
huge.
Exciting. It's like G.I. Joe, but with interchangeable parts.
So wait a minute. So you mint it, you don't necessarily like it, or maybe you do like what you got, but then you get something where like a loot box where you get like different, like an arm or a different trait, and you can trade it out. But how do they do that? Isn't that expensive?
Here's the thing. Yeah, it would be if it was Ethereum.
This is Solana. And I don't have any.
You got to get a soul.
I don't have a soul.
Yeah, so they're going to have achievements. They call it the barracks, and you might have a challenge where it says you have a 2D guy and a 3D guy matching a left leg. With that, you get a loot box. Open up your loot box. Boom. You're going to get a new arm, a gun, or something like that. But here's the 2D. So, I mean, imagine, you can swap in a leg, swap in an arm or something.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be nuts. And you can do the same thing with the 3D. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I think what's going to happen.
Interchangeable NFTs.
Wow. I think what's going to happen is when you get all matching arms, legs, torso, head, those are going to be worth the money.
Yeah. When you build one out, it's like an epic.
Yeah.
Then you can put it on a secondary marketplace and get a huge return on it.
Exactly.
Nice.
So looking out for Solarmy, 29th.
Link in the description.
Boom.
Always.
What else do we got?
All right. So we've been over this project once already. It's Penguin Fight Club.
Rule number 1.
I'm not supposed to do it. I'm
not supposed to talk about Penguin Fight Club.
All right. So the mysterious project has been on the show already once. They reached back out. They were extremely happy that we drove a little bit of awareness and some traffic to them. But they said, hey, we got 100 penguins.
Whoa.
Fighting penguins that we want to give to your community. So I have 100 that we're going to be randomly airdropping. But here at NFT Update, we love supporting new teams, new projects that are trying to break into the space. So some of this art is so cool, man. It's like the fighting penguin with the black eye. They're smoking a cigarette. They just had a fight, because that's what I do. And when I fight a penguin, I usually smoke a cigarette afterwards.
Okay, I usually wait for my adrenaline to calm down.
Yeah.
And then just go walk away.
Walk away, yeah.
Yeah, because you got to get away from the scene.
Yeah. Well, then you better run. Yeah, you don't want to walk away.
Maybe have done that too.
Yeah. So, but anyways, y'all go check it out. Link in the description. PenguinFightClub.com. I think there's a few left to be minted. Extremely cheap. 0.04 to mint.
Yeah.
So go support this project. They support our channel. We expect some good things out of this project. Super excited to have them sponsor this segment.
Yeah, more than half are minted. It's dwindling, so you might want to hurry on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of projects we've talked about before, the Demonz.
They're back.
The Demonz are back. I know the devils, the demons.
What is it with you are drawn to the dark side? What is it with you and demons?
Well, out of the two of us, I'm the only one with soul.
Yeah, well, you're right.
So I got you there. So Crypto Demons, they're about to launch V2 today. When this is launching, it is launching today. V2. So you're able to upgrade your demons into super demons.
So how do you upgrade? Like, what do you need to do to upgrade your demons?
All right, so we got the regular demons. They look like this. You get 3 of these little guys, and then boom, you get a super demon. And these demons are going to basically be used in the game, in their metaverse, in their ecosystem. So they're going to do a snapshot for all demon holders of the Lilith token. They're going to have their own token. The Lilith token. Yeah, so you can buy NFTs that you can, merge with your demon. They're going to have a game, parlor games, maybe like kind of a casino. Well, we're going to see how that goes. So you could stake your NFTs and earn Lilith.
Yeah. Besides the fact that it's such an evil project, I am like super excited because like this guy, like we've talked to him a lot. He is so like over the top, working on the roadmap, building out stuff. The fact that he's got a token that he's going to be airdropping to holders is just phenomenal.
Yeah, and a lot of projects, they talk about the game that they're working on. They're doing this. He's already got the 2D animation for the character. He's already got the enemies, you know. Look at this bad guy.
Jeez.
You got this guy coming. You're going to have to hit him with a little sword thrust. He's got all the moveset. It's crouching and crouch walking and wall jumping and spinning sword thrusts. So it's actually like almost a real game.
It's like reminiscent of like Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah, but imagine a side scroller.
Oh.
Or like a Castlevania.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. So again, it is launching right now, and also Lilith token. You maybe buy some merch. Are you gonna? Would you wear a demon?
I don't know if I'd wear a demon. I go to church on Sundays. All right.
Might be a bad look.
I go to church on Sundays, so I can't imagine wearing a demon shirt. You know. But you know what? I might get a hat. And put it like in the trunk of my car.
Yeah. So I actually bought a couple more. Just full disclosure, I bought more. I'm sitting on 5. You're sitting on 3. You might want to hurry up, man.
Yeah, better get them.
All right.
Get them. Cool.
Well, we got a giveaway, or?
Actually, we have a contest real quick that I want to go over, and then giveaway. We will have a giveaway this week. It'll be in the description. Y'all check that out. But the contest that we're doing, let me read it. It's going to be for Pluto Alliance.
Nice.
So we've been seeing some of these art contests for different avatar projects on Twitter. We figured we want to start one for Pluto Alliance. We have some pretty cool things for the winners. So let me go over that real quick. So it says, artists and creatives, I want to see your Pluto Alliance interpretation, derivatives, remixes, fan art. There will be various prizes for winners. First place, $10K in stables.
What?
Wait. That's not all. And a black hole. Now, we just auctioned off a black hole. How much did it go for?
It was close to 20,000, 15, 20,000.
It's like 19.5K. Plus 10K in stables. That's prize number
That's a
one.
year's salary.
Yeah. That's
Are you sure that's what you want to give them?
I mean, I'm doing it. We're going to do it. But that's not all. So that's the first one. So like that's what, I mean, you can buy like a small car.
Yeah.
For what is that? 10K plus 19. That's almost 30K right there for the prize number one. Prize number two, we're giving away 5K in stables, still pretty good, and a Pluto.
This is huge.
Yeah, 5K and a Pluto, and that's like our second tier NFT. Third, 2K in stables, and a Mars. Now Mars is one of the coolest. If you got a Mars, there's a little more of them, but if you got a Mars, those are some of the coolest avatars in the whole Pluto.
Yeah, they're going for like, what, 5K or something. So.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. So we have packed the reward chest for this one. We want to see a lot of good art. You know, we know there's some very talented people out there. Also, runners up that we'll figure out who they are. They'll be getting random NFTs airdropped and given to them just for being a runner-up. Cool. So if you participate, we'll give you some stuff too. So let me read this. Runners-up will qualify for NFT airdrops from other projects. We're happy to support emerging artists and NFT projects through the channel. We're using these NFT airdrops as community rewards to provide exposure to our massive audience and hopefully help their projects onboard some of our community members in the process. Submissions are by October 7th at 6 p.m. Eastern. So Daisy, real quick, could you walk through the submission process for this contest?
Yeah, certainly. It's easy. You go on Twitter, you can upload it, you can make it an NFT, but when you upload it, put hashtag Pluto Alliance Art Comp.
There it is. Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. I've seen some of these art contests. I think G-Vols just did one.
Woo, that one was nuts.
Golly, some of that art was phenomenal. So we expect our community to really rally around this contest and pull out some really cool stuff.
They've made some cool stuff for free, so I can only imagine when we're giving them about, what, $30,000, how crazy we're going to go with this.
It's nuts.
So.
Winners will be selected by a panel of Pluto Alliance holders and a core team member. No limit on entries, but remember, quality over quantity. Winners will be selected by Pluto Alliance Kings and core team.
I like that. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. Let's see
be
what
huge.
we can do. Yeah, Pluto is a planet. Hashtag Pluto is a planet. Giveaway in the description. I think that's all we got.
That's all we got. You have a good Saturday, and Ridotto, RDT Tuesday, Solarmy 29.
RDT.
Check
Uniswap.
it out.
Later.
Bye.